What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. I got a really special episode for you guys today. I'm picking up a new car. It is a Mercedes 560 SEC Zender. I'm gonna go grab the trailer and we're gonna load it up. We're gonna head over to my friend Bob's house and we'll check it out, and I'll check back in with you guys when we get there. All right, just got the car home. Here it is, a burgundy 560 SEC Zender. Needing some final assembly. We got Euro headlights, amber markers. Interior needs to be put back together. We have the Zender spoiler, which needs to be put on. And I'm going to build the wheels for it. We got some 17-inch 3-piece wheels that are color matched. Gotta get some gold bolts for them and get this thing on the road, but before we get to that, we gotta finish the 260E. So stay tuned for more content, guys. We'll be working on this thing quite a bit. Needs a lot of love on the inside and putting back together. So I'll catch up with you guys when we're ready to do that. I have a gas tank by it, and that's because I have to drain the old fuel because it's been sitting and it smells really bad. I'll have to put some fuel injector cleaner in it. Drive the car, does run and drive without any major issues. As you can see, the car was painted, but it is needing reassembly. So I have the spoiler, gathering all the other parts, trim pieces, and it does need to be detailed, etc. It is 81,000 miles on it, and I'm gonna install a pretty unique feature, which is a glass moonroof, a chrome one. Typically the SECs had a moonroof that was just solid, no glass. With the glass moonroof, you get a lot more light in there, and it does showcase the interior really nice. I'll be putting together a set of 3-piece wheels for it, which I have over there. You guys have probably seen. If you haven't, I'll go ahead and show you guys those wheels. As you can see, a lot of work needs to be done to this car to get it ready to enjoy by somebody else. I have Euro headlights, I have the yellow fog lights, all the trim pieces. As you can see, full Zender kit here, which is really rare in itself. Side skirts, rear bumper, rear spoiler as well. So yeah, this thing should come out looking really nice once I'm finished with it. And this car will be up for sale, so keep an eye out, or if you are interested, DM me, but most likely it will be on the MB marketplace unless somebody does make me a reasonable offer prior to me listing it. It did have a respray, and it is pretty nice. It should buff out. It being an 86, it's not a perfect car. It is a rust-free dry car, and for an SEC, relatively low mileage at 81,000 miles. Yeah, so let's get the jack the car up, drain the fuel, and I'll pour in the new fuel once I reconnect the hose. All right, here are all the parts for the car. Here are the Euro headlights, amber markers, front trim pieces, interior pieces, which will be cleaned and or dyed still. Have the air box, molding, carpeting pieces. Here are the wheels for it. They are a nice 3-piece set of wheels. I need to order gold bolts for it, so I'll get the sizes, get those together, polish them up, get tires for them. And I think this car will look really cool once it's done. So it's going to be a nice driver car with a unique kit, lower miles, something that won't break the bank per se. So I'll be working on this as my next project, so stay tuned for the following videos on it. Let's get back to work. Right, here we go. I'm gonna loosen these two. All right, let's get this hose off if we can. Try to get this end off at least, or something. Oh yeah. Whew. Whoa, that stinks. Alright, this old smelly fuel is out. Now we'll go ahead and reconnect everything, pour new fuel in, pour some fuel injector cleaner in there, and we'll be all set. Back, I did replace the hose right here. I had some and that one was cracking. Alright. That's all done. Let's go ahead and fill her up. It is starting to rain. I have no sunroof, so I gotta make this quick. But here's the dry rotted hose I would have went. Let's get some fuel in here. Liquid moly has this nice funnel, fits right in. Pop that guy in. Perfect on an empty tank. And we'll pour the rest of the fuel in here. And that is all she wrote for that. Alright guys, we are installing the fog light right now. There's one of them. It's sitting right here. And they're the mounting points. So I just have to get the screws and fasten that. And then the plug, I just fed it through here. I'll plug into there. Alright. Get the fog light into position. I'm going to catch this middle one first. And so I'll get this one next. There we go. Check how this is sitting here. Alright, now we'll catch this other one. Catch the middle one. Catch this one. So that's all fastened. Just plug our plug in. Which is right here. This would go through this. If I can get it good to go. Okay, here we go. And then we got this here. All right. And there you have it, folks. We got one down. And we'll move on to the next. All right, next we got our Euro headlights in amber markers. So I'm just going to slide it in here. I'm not going to fasten it with the two top bolts because I need to fasten the front trim. So let's go ahead and do that. Okay. Now I could catch this one. So I'll catch this one. The inner part. Lens is really handy for spots like this. Alright, that is secured. Alright, we got one light here. Line it up. Not sure if this one is actually. There we go. Let's go ahead and slide this corner marker in. Nice and easy. And then you gotta just tighten it here. Should be a knurled nut that I need to find. But for now, ladies and gentlemen, we have ourselves a car with a front end. Look at that. Coming together. So much nicer when you got lights. Sweet. Alright, next up I'm going to work on the connectors. I'll get the wired up. I need to find out which bulbs go in here because there's no bulbs. I also need to find out where the connector for this fog light is. And then we'll test it, see if they're all working. It's gonna be tricky. I'm gonna have to catch the main bolt by hand. Put these in my pocket. So, go ahead and do this like this. Catch this one. Problem with these spoilers is they are pretty heavy, so now the trunk's not going to want to stay up. The downside of this ordeal. There is on. And once I get the seal in here, this will line up nicely, like such. So next I'm going to tackle wiring the headlamps and getting them to power on. So I got the connectors here, the European ones. This one's already disconnected. I just have to pop them into the right areas and it should light up. So let's give it a whirl. All right. Systems are go. That wraps it up for today's video. Make sure to hit that like button and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Stay tuned for more on this car. Until next time.